Well, after years of searching and diplomatic efforts to free him, U.S. Army Sergeant Bowe Bergdahl is now back with his fellow U.S. troops and making his way home. He was freed after 5 years in Taliban captivity as part of a deal that will see 5 Taliban captives sent from Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, to Qatar. And CCTV's Sean Callebs joins us now with this very emotional story.
Yeah, it has been one that has been developing here in Washington throughout the day. It is getting a lot of attention, and people are going to be talking about this one for days to come. For Bowe Bergdahl's family, a day of indescribable joy. Their son, while frail from his years in captivity, will soon be transferred to a medical military facility in San Antonio, Texas, to begin his rehabilitation. It has been 4 years and 11 months being held as a prisoner of war. His parents clinging to words like proof of life. In the end, the U.S. surrendered 5 Taliban leaders for Bergdahl's freedom. For nearly 5 years, the only look we had at U.S. Army soldier Bowe Bergdahl was grainy video, well choreographed by his captors in Afghanistan.
My name is Bowe Bergdahl.
Bergdahl has been held captive by the Taliban since he was captured in late June of 2009 in the eastern province of Paktika, an insurgent hotbed.
Release me, please.
He was the sole known U.S. prisoner in Afghanistan in the United States' longest war. President Obama appeared in the Rose Garden with Bowe Bergdahl's parents, Jannie and Bob. Obama saying negotiations were complex, but came together quickly.
Right now, our top priority is making sure that Bowe gets the care and support that he needs and that he can be reunited with his family as soon as possible.
Bergdahl's freedom came at a price. The U.S., which has always declared it will not negotiate with terrorists, agreed to exchange 5 Afghan Taliban inmates at Guantanamo Bay for Bergdahl's release. U.S. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel said the United States negotiated the deal through Qatar and not directly with the Taliban. His own statement said, "Today I informed Congress of the decision to transfer 5 detainees from Guantanamo Bay to Qatar. The United States has coordinated closely with Qatar to ensure that security measures are in place and national security of the United States will not be compromised."
I share the skepticism that we're going to have some kind of easy peace process with the Taliban, but certainly, I mean, this is a good day for what we've been doing with the Qatari.
And a good day for Bergdahl's parents. His hometown of Haley, Idaho, has been virtually awash in yellow ribbons in remembrance of the young man who was promoted twice while in captivity. His parents have attended rallies in honor of their son and supported efforts to win his release, but for the most part have remained quiet, not wanting to jeopardize his freedom. But now his parents are free to talk and embracing the moment.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported Bowe. He's had a wonderful team everywhere. We will continue to stay strong for Bowe while he recovers.
We know Bergdahl is no longer being held by the Taliban. He was released to U.S. Special Forces and is on his way to be reunited with his family and begin the journey of recovering from a painful 5-year ordeal. And the transfer from Taliban to U.S. troops went quickly and without incident. Once on a U.S. helicopter, Bergdahl asked for a pencil and paper to write because of the noise. He scribbled the initials SF, asking if the troops were special forces. They answered yes, saying, "We've been looking for you for a long time." At that point, Bergdahl broke down, overcome with emotion and the realization that he was truly coming home. It's a good ending.
It is a great ending, Sean, but already there's a lot of chatter about, releasing a Taliban detainee in exchange for these 5 guys at Guantanamo Bay. It's got to be a hot button issue.
Yeah, exactly. Releasing any U.S. troop and negotiating, whether indirectly with the government, with the Emir, through the Emir of Qatar, it's raising a lot of concerns. We want to run through these 5 Taliban inmates that have been released. There you see their names, their faces. They may just seem like names on a paper, but let me tell you a bit about these 5 guys. They were not your garden variety Taliban. These were leaders. Mullah Mohammad Fazl, he was a deputy Taliban minister of defense leading up to the U.S. invasion back in 2001. Mullah Nouri, he was a senior Taliban military commander as well. And Mohammad Nabi, he has been described as someone with multiple leaderships. And this gentleman, using the term. He also had ties with the Taliban as well as al-Qaeda, which is a major concern because that, of course, was the invitation that led Osama bin Laden into Afghanistan to begin training there back in the first place. Secondly, also, how exactly did Bergdahl get captured? It wasn't during a fight. He apparently just left the wire, walked out, and was captured by the Taliban. There's a lot of questions. Did he go AWOL, absent without official leave? Was he was he just simply walking away saying, I don't want any part of this war? There are reports that he sent some very detailed emails to his parents saying that he didn't even feel American anymore. So he is going to have to answer a lot of questions to military leaders when he gets back. But the bottom line, everybody is relieved that a U.S. Soldier in uniform who has been in captivity 5 years has been released, and he is going to be coming home.
Absolutely. But this story is certainly going to be unraveling over the next few days, and we'll stay tuned for more reports from you, Sean Callebs. Thank you for that.